Hi guys, today is a bit of a different episode that we're going to do, showing a friend of mine's collection of his new car, his dream car that he's bought for an early 40th birthday present for himself. Now, Scott's been a friend of mine for over 10 years, and Scott's journey on getting his dream car is quite an interesting one. I first sold. Actually, come walk with me. Let me show you why. So, back in 2007, I sold Scott's business partner, who was also a friend of mine, and it's how I know Scott. I sold him a Murcielago LP 640, which was also a birthday present for himself. He needed it that night to go to his birthday party that he threw in London, etc., etc. This was exactly the same car. Now, Scott got wind of this when he seen his business partner in this car, and that was it. That was a goal of his, to one day buy his dream car, which was a V12 Lamborghini. Now, obviously, this at the time was the current model back in 2007, which was a Murcielago LP 640. And the current model today is an Aventador S, and that is exactly what Scott has bought. So Scott, nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Second time in 6 months?
Second time in 6 months.
So the first time you came, you bought a Mercedes G63 from me, that you've now wrapped in matte black.
That I have,
gloss black before. Looks crazy.
Great.
Suits you, you're a big guy.
Well, not that big anymore.
Why? Why are you not that big anymore? That's the question I want to ask.
Well, about 10 years ago, a good friend of mine who I worked with came to you to buy what was at the time probably the most iconic car I've ever seen, the Lamborghini Aventador. Mm-hmm. You know, I'd never seen a car where the doors go up, the sound, you know, it was a Batmobile. Mm-hmm. And I remember talking to him then, and he said, you know, this is the iconic series of Lamborghinis, the doors go up. Mm-hmm. It's not a supercar, it's the doors go up. Mm-hmm. So obviously, you know, I got the G-Wagon from you, and then it was just one of those feelings. I see you sell so many great cars, and
I mean, we've been talking about getting you into a two-seater supercar for about 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So Scott approached me and he's like, Carl, I'm 20 stone, 21 stone, 6'4", 6'4"?
6'3".
6'3". What can I get him? I said, well, that's your problem. Your problem is, you know, you're a big guy, and a lot of these cars are two-seater, they're small, they're compact. Hurricane couldn't fit in. 488 couldn't fit in. Porsche Turbo, you could, but you didn't really want one. No. So we went back to the Murcielago days, and Scott said, look, I want to buy, I've always wanted a V12 Lambo. I said, well, look, I don't think a Murcielago is for you, because I know you, I know how much you use your cars. This is going to be a car that you're going to use.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I said, look, let's get you an Aventador S. Okay, but very specifically, it's got to be this colour, got to have these wheels, got to have this interior. So I was like, okay, you're not making my job any easier. And obviously, it's got to be this price, which made it even harder. But still, a car came in 2 weeks ago. This is the details of the car. Leave it with me. Do you want it? And Scott's reply was,
I said, yeah. You know, and then it was a matter of fitting in.
So you've been on this crazy diet. Now, bearing in mind, you're famous for doing a TV show that you've done a few years ago. What was it?
Yeah, BBC 3. I Hate My Body.
Oh, it's called I Hate My. He doesn't actually hate his body. That was the name of the show. So, and in that show, you lost like 4 stone.
4 stone in about 10 weeks.
4 stone in 10 weeks. So Scott, in this, you know, in the time period where we've said, look, Scott, I've got you a car. You've been on this massive diet. You've lost a couple of stone.
2 stone.
2 stone. So we know he can fit in the car because a stone ago you did get in the car, and you fitted. So you're definitely going to get in.
Well, like I said, it's been iconic for 10 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, my dad bought me when I was a child. And when I speak to everyone, obviously, you know, no disrespect to all the other Lambos out there, but for me, if the doors don't go up, you know, and so I'm excited. This was one of those ones where literally it's the G-Wagon and things. They're great cars, perfect cars, all the Porsches, but this is something that, I mean, when I saw it the first time, I knew he got it from you. It was that it needed to be from you, it needed to be this car, and it had to be now, really. So.
Right, well, do you know what? Let's get it out, let's show you it. So Scott, we're going back 10 years ago now. This was the car.
This was the car.
This started it all for you. This was it. Black car. Remember, it was a
Yeah,
black
yeah.
car.
It's the Batmobile.
Red calipers.
Yeah.
Red stitching. I mean, this was our friend and your old business partner's car, and this is what.
Iconic.
Yeah, this got the itch. So we're
I
here.
think this is the one from the Batman movie.
Yeah.
I think this is the Batmobile.
So look, let me show you your new Batmobile. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Wow. Jesus. You have outdone yourself. You have outdone yourself.
What do you think?
Wow. I love the red. I absolutely
I
love the red.
added the red pinstripe to it to bring out the
centre
centre capsule
thing as well,
wheels.
yeah. As you look through the
It also accents the interior of the car with the red stitching and the red accents inside. I just think it finishes it off. It doesn't stop here, it goes around the back. We've done a very, very subtle pinstripes just to go around the back of the exhaust.
Oh wow.
We've got Scott's plate on the back of it.
Woo. It's it's quite overwhelming, you know. It literally is. I prefer them to the. Yeah, I'm actually speechless, Carl. Thank you.
Happy?
Yeah, I think it just looks ridiculous.
It looks mad, eh?
Also, just
Have a park yourself inside of there.
right. Can you go see back?
Yeah, I think so. And he's in.
Perfect. Perfect. The red is so good. I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy.
Good.
God is the man to deliver.
So this is the first time Scott's seen this car. He's seen a picture of it when it was high-vis green, but he hasn't seen the car, and he's been begging me all week. Show me pictures, show me pictures, show me pictures. But I wouldn't show him any pictures.
No,
So I wanted you to have that, you know, the experience of seeing it in the flesh for the first time.
I had no idea it would look this good.
Yeah, it does. It looks great. Thank you very much for involving me in sorting this car for you, and mate, enjoy.
Thanks very much. See you soon.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers.
Take it easy. Back to you, mate.